Guys, what's up? Shannon, and this is my company SP88 mobile mechanic in London. This is a Honda CR-V that I'm working on. It's got a battery drain, and I really need to get this fixed quickly because I've got a lot of work to do today. I'm trying to find out what the battery drain is on this Honda CR-V. I'll pull all the fuses there, so that's the interior fuse box in here. I'll pull those fuses. It's none of those that kills the battery drain. This 10 amp fuse that I'll pull there kills it, and it comes out of this position here. Put that back. It has something to do with the central locking. That's the drain. Ultimately, it's not long enough, so this is what I've got to do to get into the car to check. So the struggle is now to find out exactly what part of the circuit is causing the drain. Alright guys, I found a problem. Now, thank God that the internet exists, because if it wasn't for the internet, I would be spending a lot more time trying to find this problem. I wish Honda would label their fuses a bit better. Oh, I wish that wiring diagrams were readily available and cheap, because to get a wiring diagram for cars, you might have to pay an £80 a month subscription in the UK. Now, this fuse here, if you pull it out, the central locking stops working, the sat nav doesn't work properly, but also the Bluetooth control module. Find the problem, man. Just making a quick video for YouTube to tell him exactly what it is. But
is it expensive?
It's something that you could probably do without. It's a Bluetooth control module, so he uses.
He doesn't use it. He's got a phone that's steam powered.
Well, there we go. So that's the battery drain now with the Bluetooth control module disconnected. I'm just going to plug it back in now, and then we'll see what the drain is. I think he'd probably be alright without it, to be honest, but obviously it's something that can be replaced if he wants to. Alright, so guys, the Bluetooth control module, you got to take this out. Yeah?
He bought the car.
Yeah, recently?
Yeah, in the summer.
Uh-huh.
And the bloke never told him that the heater didn't work.
Okay.
Right?
Guys, my battery ran, not my battery, my memory ran out. But this guy was telling me a good story about the car. So he's saying that the heater, he bought it with a broken heater. And what else? And the battery draining. So here's where I am, fixing that. He's going to be happy.
Yeah, he is.
Without further ado, it's not this one. I went into a forum and I found that someone unplugged this one, thinking that was it, but it's actually not. It's this one. So just behind here, put the light on, is the Bluetooth control module. See that there? You can see the yellow. If you Google Honda CR-V Bluetooth control module, it looks just like this. It's a good way to get an idea of what's going on. So if I plug this back in now, oh, that's back in.
You asked me who that car was because the engine's running.
Yeah. No, it's been running since I got here. So I don't know. You reckon he's forgotten it on?
Well, his ex-wife, who lived up there in that flat, died. Watch out for that dog shit.
Yeah, man. I've been skipping that dog poo. I've been skipping it, but you know, sod's law. I've been trying to skip over there.
A bit over there.
Yeah. For ages. Maybe I should knock for him and tell him.
Well, it's obviously one of those that if you turn it off, it won't start again.
Probably.
Maybe he needs your help.
Probably one of these, yeah. See, that's how high the battery drain gets. So it goes from 0.23 all up to 0.53, and that is enough to kill a battery. Or 0.20 all up to 0.53. And disconnecting this fuse here is how I got to where I got to. I'll take this one out here, and you see it drops down to nothing. But obviously, when I unplug that fuse there alone, it stops the central locking working and the sat nav and stuff like that.
So you've got a snippet somewhere, have you?
No, I'm just going to unplug the Bluetooth control module. So that's all I've got to do, and then put the car back together and get out of here.
Good. I know it's not, but I'd like to ask you the question anyway, right? He was told, because if you try turning the heater on, you don't get any heat. No hot air. So
well, a little bit more time. I'll warm it up.
Well, no. So according to what I kind of remember, it's to do with the fact that the flaps don't open. So obviously the heater's working because it works off hot water, doesn't it? It's not an electric heater. So it works off hot water and it bypasses, you turn it on and then it goes through the heating thing and whatever. So he's been told that it would cost £500 to take the bloody console out.
To get that fixed?
To take the whole of the console out and find out why the flaps are not opening. I mean, quite frankly, he's not bothered about that. And somebody's bought him, I don't know if it's in the car, somebody's bought him a little cigarette lighter heater.
Yeah. I can't see it in the back here, no.
So don't drive yourself fucking nuts about that one.
I'll have a quick look and then see what I can suggest for him.
You call, how about the aloe vera? Is it working?
Yeah, I've had a little sip of it. Thanks, man. I'm going to get through that today. So I appreciate you, man. You're the man.
Yeah, it does work. Because I suffer from, I shouldn't drink anymore.
Alcohol. Guys, I'm just going to unplug this module one more time. I hope that you saw what the drain was. You just get your little screwdriver and you just push on the plug and you pull it out like that. And now I'm stuck. Right. Put this all back together. I dropped a fuse when I was pulling out all these fuses. But yeah, guys, if this video is helpful, please do not hesitate to drop a subscribe. Press that button for me and like and comment so Google can see the algorithm and put this video forward as the best Honda CRV fuse number 16, I believe. Fuse number 16, the one with the book. It's the same 10 amp fuse there. See this row in the middle? These are all spare fuses. Okay. Alright, guys. Fix the car. I'll speak to the customer, find out if he wants a new Bluetooth control module. But like the guy, my customer's on holiday, so the guy we're just speaking to is his next door neighbour, and he's saying that it's got a steam powered phone, so he probably isn't going to need it. Alright, so SP88 again. And if you want to do a battery drain test on the Honda and you need to get to the fuse box inside, you might need to disconnect this door switch, because on German cars, if you just do the latch, the switch is built into the latch, but on a Honda this is the switch, so I've had to take it out so that once it's disconnected, it's a 1-pin connector and it uses the earth through the bolt to make the circuit. So you take that bolt out and that will make it think that the door's open. So guys, I'm here to fix, what's this? A Nissan NV200. Basically, it's got an ABS sensor issue. Both rear wheel speed sensors aren't working, and I'm here in the data graph now, trying to spin the back wheels. See on the graph there, I've got a little spike. That's from the front wheel. I'll spin this wheel backwards or forwards, it'll pick up a speed, and you get a spike on the graph. So you see those spikes down there? That's it. So I've got to put this back into park, and then hit the handbrake off slowly because I've got the car jacked up on a bit of a slope. Yeah, this is a bit of a nightmare situation, to be honest. I'm not getting any spike on the rear left. So the customer's already changed. He's already changed the ABS sensors, and you can see them connected up there. So I'm gonna get underneath the car and plug those connectors and see if anyone's put any like multimeter pins to try and probe them. That might have spaced them out. After that, if they look all good, I'm gonna have to check the continuity of those wires from there to the front of the vehicle. So the loom is this one here, just swinging around there, going up there. Put the torchlight on, going up there, coming along there, and goes up there, coming up in here, and working its way down to the front of the vehicle. Now underneath here is all covered up, and I can't see any damage, so I don't expect to find broken wires down there. This one here, and the connector there that goes with it. Guys, if you know how to remove this connector, let me know. It can get stuck. I need to stop a screw fix and get myself some new gloves. I've run out, and I've had my hand lotion in my car, and I forgot to bring it in the van, so I've got proper dry hands today going, but I can't pull it off. I haven't put a screwdriver behind it to pop it off yet. But if I unplug this, I should be able to get no communication. He's really saying it kicked us out, and I won't be able to get back into it. So take the torch off again. I've had this ignition on for a while now as well, which isn't great. I might just try and start it up so it charges. The keys here. Okay, so this thing is running now. It's got a few faults on the dash. It's saying everything's a problem at the moment. Not happy at all, this vehicle. Basically, the reason why I'm here is because it failed the MOT. Yeah, you can't pass with all these warning lights on your dashboard. I'm starting to think that there's a few more things wrong with this vehicle, because I'm here to look at an ABS light. When I'd first done the first fault code scan, see, no communication. So I put this back on now. Like I said, if you know how to get that off properly, let me know. It seems like a bit weird to me. Don't want to come off after unlocking that bit. Sorry, it's like getting cold now, so this noise here that I'm making every now and then, I could edit the videos out, but guys, I make so many videos I can't edit everything. Alright, so we've got all shorts now, but it's not the case. Engine 1, fuel cut, system fault is a fault code I need to Google. That one doesn't really make sense. So we'll clear the faults, no codes present. But like I said, when you get the graphs on it, the rear wheels aren't working. Just quickly do another scan before I get stuck in doing this continuity test, because I feel like there's a lot going on here. I did come to the front of the car and I unplugged this to see if the connector was the same as that, see if it was going to come off, and I couldn't get that one off either. So there's something about them that I need to figure out. It's a charging point. Got a radiator down there as well. We're going to clear all the faults on the car and then start it again and see if these lights go out. There's no point like just rushing ahead and start doing stuff because you want to feel like you're keeping busy. So I want to make sure that anything I do, I'm not actually wasting time. So even though it takes time to do this stuff and double check and triple check before you can really get stuck in, you should just really get all the fault codes, put them into Google, see if you've got any kind of forum that will pop up with someone that's had the same problem, and look for a quick fix. And if there's no quick fix, then you have to start using your brains. If you guys are getting curious about what's in it, this is a dog walking van. It's got lots of cages in it, it's got no dogs in it. So I'm waiting for this 79% to get to 100%. That's going through all the modules in the car. Should I say van? So, communication. There we go. These are the full codes that brought me here today. The left wheel speed sensor and the rear right wheel speed sensor. Circuit open. When we finish, nope, 93%. I need to get a faster computer. That's the next thing on the list. I'm thinking about getting the Autel MaxiSys latest version. Hopefully it's going to be coming in under £3,000. I've heard some people paying all like 5,000 and stuff. And there's some good auto electricians out there as well with oscilloscope setups and stuff. I've been doing this thing for 20 years and I've never really popped up an oscilloscope to fix anything. So yeah, I mean, if the fault really gets that sticky, I guess I'll probably never fix it. I do keep busy though, guys. That's the fault, so we're just gonna delete that. No. Okay, clear all faults. It's cold, guys. I've literally got my uniform underneath this. I'm getting my tits out for you, but I've got my uniform on, my work clothes underneath. It's my logo and stuff. I know this doesn't look too good. I need to get something with my logo on it. I can't see how this would have intelligent cruise control. It's got nothing on the screen. I've been here for ages and I haven't really done anything yet. Not good. 12 minutes. I guess I'm a bit worried that the ABS control module is bricked because this car's been on the ramp and had the sensors changed, and I'm sure they would try to trace the wires. And from what I can see, there isn't any place where a fox would have gotten up there and bitten anything. So unless underneath this panel there's just bad routing by the manufacturer. But anyway, we'll get there. Let me just make sure I know exactly where I'm going, because like I said, it's got quite a few warnings on the dash. Yeah, so turn the ignition off. That's what we got. Brake. Is it ready or not? It's ready. Alright, so we just got, I don't know what this thing is, but it's not happy. I'm more than likely it's because of the ABS. As I'll pause this and whilst this is doing this, I'm just gonna go and unplug those connectors underneath. So these two come back straight away. We're gonna go and unplug these sensors underneath here now. I've got a bad situation in my axle stand, my proper axle stand. See, this one's even broken. It's under another van at the moment. So I've got to trust in my jack proper now. I'm actually really scared at this point, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This would hurt a lot. So those are pins are new, so long as they're there, it's almost like, yeah, right. So this is where I'm at the moment. I've got continuity from here to the back of the vehicle, and this is how I've done it. I've got the multimeter set on ohms, and I've got one pin on the connector. It's going onto a wire here. I need to check this side as well. But this wire goes all the way back to the back of the car, and I've basically just stripped the other end of the wire and I've shoved it into the connector. So it's kind of like short circuiting. Can you see it? So I've unplugged the sensor, and that's the connector, and I've got some wire that's shoved in, so it's basically shorting the pink and the blue wire. Okay, so when I go to the front of the car now, it tells me that there's continuity there on this pin here. Take a picture of that. Remember, we've got continuity on pin 5. Get the noise back. I've still got my connection. I kind of lost it now. Crazy. Oh, not in the back. I need to get some proper stuff, mate. This is rubbish. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, where are you going now? Alright, so it's on that one, right? Pin 5, and let's find it on the other side. So on the other side as well, pin 29. Okay, so what I've got to do now is swap this to the other side. And to be honest, I've thought of a better way to do this now. Yeah, I thought of a better way to do this. All I've got to do is create a short between the connector down on the other side, and I can come up here and check for a continuity between 2 pins over here, and I should, if I can find a short between them, I found. Alright, so that's going down there. That's probably even a better way to do it. So that's this one. Let's zoom in. Pin 31, maybe on the other side. And that's on pin 8. So 5 and 30, or 5 and 29 maybe, and 8 and 31. Alright, so I found my pins. That hasn't told me anything about whether or not the wires are broken, but I'll find my pins now. So if I just cut the ends of those wires and short them, short the connector out, and I come back here, I don't know if I've got continuity. And if I've got continuity, what I would have to do is I could either run my wires from here directly to the back to the car, to see if it will get the sensors working again, or I don't know, my brain's still working. I'll figure it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just cut the wires and leave the rest of them in, and I'll continue short circuiting. I'll go back up front and see if I've got continuity across those pins. So like that. Yeah. Let's have a good look. If I'm showing you guys some nonsense, I'm sorry. Okay, that's what I've done. Because this could be a bricked ABS pump. I know of ohms test isn't the best, but it still gives you an idea. So across the original wires, I got 2.1. I had, oh shit, can I get my words out? when I had a test, when I done a test before, it was 2.3 ohms, right? Now I've just shorted the pins out and I've come across them like this. Yeah, I've got 1.4 ohms. Good idea that the cables are okay. Not 100%, but it's a good idea. Alright, then I go down to the other one. Pin 5. I think it was just this one actually. Is that pin 5? 5 and 20. Alright, so that tells me now then that the wires from the controller to the sensors are going full circuit, and mate, I'll be surprised if it's cut or if there's anything at all wrong other than this ECU now at this point. It's not a voltage drop test, and I could go further and do a voltage drop test, but I don't think we're going to get there on this one. I think we've got a faulty ABS control module. We've got 2 new sensors. I need to make sure the customer that they're the right sensors, where he got them from, and if he has got them from a reputable source. I suspect this one here, it just pulls off hard. It kind of gets stuck on there. Alright, so the wires are going, these wires are going to the back of the car, and I don't think that they're broken at all, man. Alright, guys, let me know in the comments what you think I should do next. I've run out of time. I'm 1 hour late for my next job. I've spoken to the customer and I've said that I've done an ohms test and not a voltage drop test, and I've confirmed that I can get continuity between the back of the car and the front of the car. So I suspect that the wiring is okay, and the problem is inside of the module itself. He said that the sensors have been put on the car are from Nissan himself, so it shouldn't be a bad sensor issue. And yeah, let me know, guys, if this video is helpful in terms of trying to figure out how to check continuity or something over a long distance. Please drop a like on the video, and if you think that there's things that can be done better, faster, to improve my game, please also leave a comment. Alright, pick up yourselves. Thanks for watching. Alright, I've literally just put it back together, and I haven't broken anything. It's just the way it was found. And the wires have not been munched. What the fuck is this? Still intact. Alright, let's get out of here. What's up, guys? I'm just here working on a Jeep Cherokee now, and the fault is that the key isn't working when it should. So the customer will come out and will be unable to get into the vehicle and have to manually get in using the key blade itself, and sometimes it's fine. Honestly, the customer really struggles to explain the fault to me, but that's what I've gathered. And also, he says when he's driving, it will flash up saying key not detected. So I'm suspecting that there's some sort of issue with the key receiver, because it's happening on both keys apparently, and they've changed the batteries on both keys. So I'm just going to go through the fault codes on the car. This is all the modules that have been detected, 31. So I'm just going to quickly, hopefully I can get you guys to see it whilst I look at the screen. Alright, nothing to do with keys at all. Let's see what modules we got. Body control module, it's an alarm module. Alright, so I'll probably go into the body control module. No faults, data. I'm just looking for something to do with like keys. ITM motion detected. Make alarm mute. That's probably the key, isn't it? Yeah, really missed it. I don't know if I can see the data with the ignition off though. That's the problem. Let's see. This one isn't working. Could it be that the customer's picking up the wrong key? Alright, so let's get rid of this key. It's clearly working. Okay, I'm going to put this far away from the car. Okay, this one. So I need to speak to the customer about this now. So this key still starts the car. Okay, but it's not unlocking the car, so let's turn it off. So I'm just swapping the batteries over and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, this thing's taking a mad swing. Can't lie, this is absolutely crazy. Now I've got 3 batteries to play with, okay? Customers just brought out a brand new Duracell battery, which is this one. Nope, wrong. That's the oldest battery and this is the only working battery, so this is the brand new Duracell battery here. Okay, this is the battery that was in the other key, a CR23202, a CR2032. The Duracells are DL2032. So at one point I was like, wow, it's probably a difference between the DLs and the CRs. I'm really just baffled. Okay, so I'll put this good key in, this good battery in here, and then I put the fob on top, and the car locks and unlocks. Okay, good. Put the other one as well. Okay, now the back piece. Let's use this back piece. Put that battery on there. Doesn't work. I know it's not going to work. Put this one on there. Not going to work. Change the battery out. The brand new Duracells here. Not working. Not working. So we'll take this one out and put this one in. It works. What the hell is going on? This battery is the only battery that works. It's a Duracell battery. They all measure correctly, so this one's going to be a bit hard to do. I'll put this on there like that. Right. I had to record this because this is trying to make me look like a fool. This is a brand new Duracell battery that we've just brought out. Okay, this one here with a little scratching on it works. The other two don't. So what I'm going to do now is just scratch these two up on the floor. And if this doesn't work, guys, I have no idea. Doesn't make sense, to be honest, but alright, you know both backs are okay, so it doesn't really matter. Yes! Scratching makes it work. So this one's all scratched up now as well. Mate, if it's just that, yeah. Go on, you need some more scratching or what? Okay, scratching this one some more. It doesn't like the brand new Duracell with 3.20 volts. This is the highest voltage one, I think. Nope, still lowest voltage one. I'm tripping. So this one still works. Okay, so we're going to use this key, this battery in this one. Good. Good. So I put this one in this one and get it out of here, yeah? Wow. So I'm going to just take that as a win and disappear. Alright guys, on to the next job. Done. Don't know what's wrong with this battery. I'm getting out of here. Alright guys, I'm on the last one for the day. I've literally just cuffed like a ham and cheese and onion sandwich with a tuna mayo sandwich and then 2 cinnamon buns doing this car here. I love to say this car here, it sounds weird when I say it, but the battery's dead and the customers complained about heater fan intermittently not working. So yeah, so in order to get into this key now, just press this button on the side here that releases this blade, plastic blade as it goes, which then I have to bravely push in here without breaking the plastic to get this off to then put in the barrel. That's absolutely crazy, so I'm gonna go get something a bit stronger to open this. Alright, so I've got this little flat screwdriver here and I'm gonna put it into here and then pop that. Full turn that way. Okay. Nope, completely dead. So I can't do one of the tests that I had in mind. That was a parasitic battery. Yeah, so that's what happens when I leave my Bluetooth connected and I get to the vehicle and I start filming, it cuts the video halfway through just because the thing wants to connect to the Bluetooth. Very annoying. So basically what I've done so far is jump start the car. It's completely dead. I can see that we're getting quite a lot of volts. So one thing I want to check is the earth strap. So I'll get my multimeter. So I've done all my earth checks and I'm happy with that. Literally all I had to do was put this positive on here like that, and then with the earth cable I check like that, and then I come here like that, and then I go to the engine, and so long as all the numbers stay the same, you're good to go. Another thing you can do is just put it from here like that, and then go from here to there, and set from here to there, and there's no voltage drop. Okay, so that's good. So we don't have an earthing issue, we've got a battery drain now. The only way I can do a battery drain test on this car is with a good battery. I tried to get that through to the customer before getting it, but he didn't really try to understand because he thinks it's something that the other guy did. But no, his battery is completely flattened, so something has drained the battery. That's now confirmed. And with the extra time that I've got, because I can't do a battery drain test, is try and figure out what's going on with his interior fan. Could be that same interior fan module, the control module, that has an internal fault, because he's had other mechanics change the low motor resistor. He's had other mechanics attempt to change the fan and decided that they weren't going to change the fan because they didn't fix the issue. So yeah, I'll spend a bit of time on that. At the moment though, the gauge is working, and today of all days you really want it to be working because my boys and my ladies, my guys and my ladies, it is cold today. It is very cold. This is quite a temperature gauge, I don't know. No, how weird. Anyway, fan isn't working. I put the heated seats are on. Okay. Where is the fan on this car? There it is. That's okay. Let's have a quick look, guys. What I'm looking at. Trying to keep it so I don't make you guys all dizzy and stuff. This is why it feels so soft. Something don't feel right. Don't feel right at all. Alright, so you can see people have been working on this car. Got some little pinholes in the cables there. See that? Alright, so check to see if we've got power. Where's my multimeter? Earth point here, big fat brown wire. Happy days. Got 2 volts there. Not a good start. Not a good start. Got no power here at all. Nope, no fuses in there, just some relays. So we've got to go inside of here. Okay, so I need another point. Let's stick that in here. It's just in there like that. And this one. So I'm just going to go from point to point, looking for voltage on both sides. So far so good. I didn't mention anything about the battery voltage reading I'm getting at the moment. It's a bit high, but it's actually a bit low. What am I talking about? No, it is a bit high. What am I talking about? It is high. Yes, I'm looking to see 14 point something, and we've got 15 point something. So see, but this alternator is extremely clever, and it can see that the battery voltage is low, so it's putting as much as charge it possibly can in a short period of time. Tell me we're not going to find a blown fuse in here. Nope, no blown fuses in here. So it took a few screws to get this glove box out, but I wanted to check the fan. Even though I know the voltage isn't correct there, I wasn't happy that this was all wobbly. All it is that a screw is missing now. Okay, so this resistor, the fan gets power through that red wire, and then from that red wire and that earth. So I won't get this working until I get power down this red wire. Alright guys, I'm running out of time. I've got to do the screw run, and I've got to leave here in 15 minutes, unfortunately. I haven't found the relay for the blower motor. I want to check that, and I didn't get a chance to put my computer in it yet. Turn the car off, and it did not restart. There's actually still no battery voltage. You can just see it just about picking up something. Yeah. So I'm going to say to this customer, I can't do any further diagnostics until this battery is fully recharged, because I need to find the relay. Yeah. The relay is in here somewhere. It's one of these, but I can't say for sure which one it is. It's definitely not this one. Can't get any clicking up in here. Stop car. because the fans won't work until it started anyway. That's a very heated emitter. That's clicking away there. But no clicking for the fan relay at this point. I'm gonna have to come back, unfortunately. Alright, at this point I reckon one of the blower motor relays is one of these 645 relays, but I haven't got enough time. I've got to go, I've got to put the car back together and reschedule to come back and have a further look. And I have a new battery fitted as well. But I think the voltage isn't going to be there. Guys, I found a problem. It's something to do with the wire cut behind there. Because I noticed that this red wire goes up to this connection there. And then when I pull on this, it jumps into life. So I've got to get behind there to find out what's gone wrong. But the wire is cut, I'm sure. Anyway, this has been a great day working with you guys. Hopefully this customer's going to give me the time to come back and figure out this issue. I've got to go. Alright, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, guess what? I've fixed it. All it was this connection here wasn't in properly. See, like this, it was like that. Alright, so when you wiggle and wiggle, it would work, but ideally, or correctly, it should be pushed in like that. And that is all that's wrong with this car. Obviously, there's a screw missing from this. I'll just put this car back together and that this issue is fixed. I've also replaced the battery now as well. So yeah, on to another one.